Hello, everybody. Welcome to the TO podcast. This is episode 5. Good friend and fellow worker is with us today. Do you want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Jamie Modisett. Been in the car business for 30 years. Started with trucks only in 2004. Seen a lot of changes over the years. Um,
I bet.
yeah, absolutely.
So 30 years. Where did you tell us about your starting
Yeah.
journey, if you would? That would be
So,
cool to hear
so
about.
I in high school I took some mechanic classes, and we had a school where you could go to a vocational school, EVET, and your regular high school at the same time. So for 3 hours a day, I would go to this other school. I did that for a couple of years, and I actually got a scholarship to go to Gateway Community College.
Oh, cool.
They had a Nissan and Toyota program.
Very cool.
So I was a technician for 5 years.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's cool, man. That's a great way to start off. So
Yeah.
so then, where did the journey go after
So I got out of the car business for a couple of years. Did a pizza place thing where I was a GM of a pizza place,
Mhm.
and then a buddy of mine, was selling cars, and he's like, "You should try selling cars." So I started selling cars, and it just kind of went from there. You know, let me turn that phone off there.
Hello?
Yes. Doesn't that always get you anytime you do anything?
That's awesome.
But yeah, I started selling cars. I sold cars for 1 year,
Yeah.
and did everything right, and they put me into management.
Very
and,
cool.
Kind of
Yeah.
just grew from there.
Yeah, and so I know you were at Trucks Only for a really long time, right? Tell us a little bit about.
My journey there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I started in '04, and
'04.
I was at Trucks Only for 14 and a half years.
Wow.
I did leave
Yep.
for 20 months. Went to a store, a bigger store,
Mhm.
and corporate store,
Yeah.
and then realized that just it wasn't for me anymore.
Right.
I really like the family feel,
Mhm.
and so Chris Sullivan and I were still really good friends,
Yeah.
and we were talking, and we found a path for me to come back and join the family again. For me, it's more important to feel like I'm part of a team and a family.
Yeah.
Where you work at some other, bigger dealerships, you're just a number. They don't, it's not the same feel.
Yeah.
Here, it's like we go out and watch a football game or
Sure.
barbecue together or something like that.
Yeah.
And I really miss that,
Yeah.
and the Sullivans, Bob and Chris Sullivan, I mean, they treat everyone like family.
Mhm.
Bob comes in with his hound dog, walks around, says hi to everybody. You just don't get that,
Right. Yeah, and I think that that's cool. That's cool, and I think that also it translates to kind of the way we are with our customers, how we are
Correct.
internally with each other.
You treat your employees right, like the Sullivans do. They're going to treat their customers right.
Right.
A lot of businesses in general, any kind of business, the stress level's so high when they're talking to a customer, they might be stressed. Here, it's very relaxed.
Yeah.
It's we're here to do business, but we have a relaxed environment. So when a customer comes in, we make them feel comfortable right
Sure.
off the bat.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Well, look, I was super excited when I found out that you were coming back.
Right.
And it's always, timing has to do with everything. It was kind of like the perfect timing with, the new location down in Tucson opening up.
Yes.
Danny being able to transition down there and do that
Mhm.
store, and then you kind of be here. So yeah, so that was perfect the way that worked out.
We're definitely growing. I mean, a third location down in Tucson opened up any time now. That's one thing about the Sullivans. They love to expand. They love to grow the business, and Tucson has a need
Mhm.
for a good truck
Yeah,
business.
yeah, absolutely. So what is your, and I'm even curious about this because I, don't really know exactly, but what is your day-to-day duties? Are you
Sure.
doing the car deals? Are you signing off? Like, exactly what do you do?
No, that's a great question. So there's two of us, Doug Rogers and I.
Yeah.
We both do the same thing, and one of us is always here. We go and we look at the entire car deal. So when the customer comes in, they have the salesman, and then the salesman comes up and brings credit up. We pull the credit and we figure out what banks we can go to, what interest rates we can give the customer. If the customer has a trade-in,
Mhm.
we go out, we evaluate the trade,
Got
we
it.
look at all the guides for the trade, we figure out a number for the trade. It's like any puzzle. You have to get all the pieces to the puzzle, and then you
I
can
like
present
that.
it.
Yeah, yeah,
And you present the entire you know proposal, and then hopefully it's good for the customer.
Yeah.
And it's got to be fair for both sides. It's got to be fair for the customer and for the
Sure.
dealership.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so we do our best to be fair about everything, and that's why our slogan is customer always. I mean, we try to take care of our customers.
Yeah, absolutely. That's cool. Yeah, and something else I wanted to chat a little bit while I had you here is, let's talk a little bit about the importance of, growth as far as technology and what we're providing, internally for our customers. Something really cool that we're excited about is a new website coming out.
Yes.
We're expected to launch that December 15th.
Mm-hmm.
So if you would maybe just talk a little bit about, your thoughts on that and what we're doing internally as far as technology to provide the newest and best experience for our customers when they come to our digital showroom.
Sure. I mean, and the car business, and I guess all business, has grown over the years. I said I started here in '04. I mean, internet was, up in infant stages.
What was that like?
People might look at it a little bit, but everybody was still paper. You'd go to the Circle K or whatever your local store was, and you would get the magazine and have to flip through the magazine and look at things.
It's crazy how fast that's changed.
It is. So that's, I'm almost entirely gone. And everybody's looking at websites, no matter what you're looking for. I know when I'm at home shopping, on Amazon or whatever site, I look at guns and stuff like that, kind of into that, so I'll look at different sites for that. So what we're trying to do is just make it easy for a customer to come to our site, be able to look at different vehicles. We have a tool, a garage tool that's going to be coming up.
Yeah, I'm super excited about that. It's called Online Shopper.
Yes, and the cool thing about that is you can pick out multiple units and then compare them.
You get a garage. Yeah, so it's personalized. You have your own garage.
Right.
And when you come back to the site, as you go and compare other vehicles, etc., you can add those vehicles to your digital garage, and
Correct.
You can customize it, name your garage what you want, and then what that does is you can put, don't quote me, I don't remember how many, it's like 5 or 6 vehicles.
Sounds about right. Yes.
And you get a side-by-side comparison, and then besides that, it's going to give you, all of your relevant financial information, what your finance rate, how much money down, you can compare all of that. So it does give you that really shopping experience.
People do more research on anything
Absolutely,
they buy, and we're just trying to stay with the times and help with that research, and this is a great research tool for customers. To be able to figure out, which vehicle is exactly right for them. I know when I'm looking for a vehicle, I might be looking at 4 or 5 of them, and I'm like, I like this and this one, and then I like this and this one, and then all of a sudden you find one, you're like, that's it.
Right. Yeah, and doing other things like, utilizing Spin Card. People want to kind of have that VR, augmented reality experience when they're at home looking at a vehicle. They can see inside of it. They can spin a 360. They kind of want that digital showroom experience, which is something that we're really trying to bring. And then also on top of that, the new, what's really going to start to become prevalent, everybody is using voice for everything, with Amazon Echo, with Google Home, in your car. And so what we're really excited is kind of bringing to the forefront of our website the ability to search for anything that you want utilizing voice with a directive on mobile.
And that's fantastic. I mean, a lot of times when you're on a mobile device looking at something, it can be a little bit tough. If you have a voice control on that, then that's a game changer.
Yeah, instead of having to manually type in 2010, GMC, whatever it is, you just tap the little microphone, speak into it, it dictates it, and kind of brings it at the forefront. So that's, another thing that we're really excited, to kind of bring to customers. So so that's launching December 15th. So
we're excited about that.
We are.
Staff's excited,
And
also at the same time, since we do that, we did have a branding logo change.
I'm glad you brought that up. Yes.
A good looking trucker hat here.
Yeah, it is. We
sure.
got them on different colors, blue, on gray, and black. And Dylan's kind of incorporated our new logo and branding on the show itself. He's got it kind of superimposed in there so people can see that new logo, and that's cool. And kind of the idea behind that is, look, it's 2020. Our logo has been around, our prior logo, for a long time, and really well known, and it did us Justice for a long time. It was a pretty awesome logo.
Absolutely. You know, with the new logo, we got the new signs. They just put those up a couple days ago. I mean, they just look amazing.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
nice, clean,
Yep.
you know, look to them. I really like it.
Yeah, it looks good. So you just the idea behind that, it's going to be 2021. We're looking to the future.
Yes.
And you know, we're going to stick to our core principles of customers first, family first, and kind of bring that, you know, authentic experience where people want to come here and become part of the family. I know it might sound a little cheesy, but like you said, when you go to those big box, you know, dealerships, you're
Right.
a number. I don't want to be a number. I want it to be like freaking Cheers, you know, when I walk in,
No,
everybody knows my name.
You're right, and we have so many customers that come back and buy vehicles over and over
Absolutely.
and over again.
Absolutely, we do.
We even have customers that eventually come to work for us.
We do.
You know,
We
we
do.
call him Iceman. That's
Yeah.
that's his nickname.
Yeah.
But he's bought probably, gosh,
Many cars.
I would guess probably a dozen
Yeah.
vehicles from us over the years, and he actually, you know, for a second job helps us out on a lot, and he does a
Yeah.
fantastic job.
Yeah, yeah, that's cool.
And one of the reasons is that he loved the environment when he came here to buy a vehicle.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
So what else do you do for fun aside from work?
Well, I'm a family guy. You
Yeah.
know, I have a 25-year-old son and a son who's gonna be actually 10.
10.
You know.
Oh,
in a
okay,
couple-
so it's my daughter's age. I got
Yeah.
a 10. Yeah, that's
So
cool.
you know, I do a lot of family stuff.
Mhm.
You know, we play games like for Halloween, since it's, you know, it is what's going on with COVID and everything like that. We're not gonna go out trick or treating. We're gonna put
Yeah.
a tent up in the
Do
backyard.
something different? That's
yeah.
cool. Yeah.
We're gonna put a little fire pit going on, and,
I like that.
we're gonna make s'mores in the backyard.
Mhm.
You know, so I do a lot of family stuff.
Yeah, so
you know.
are you dressing up?
You know, I am not dressing up, and the reason why is we're not going anywhere. We're
Right,
gonna stay
right,
in the
you're
backyard.
doing-
I might dress up as a mountain man.
Yeah.
You know,
So-
play the part of the camping part.
That's funny. That's funny. So we're doing like Two-Face and Joker.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and then my son is gonna be Edward Scissorhands.
Yes.
And it is freaking hilarious. We got him this costume, and it's pretty funny. And then my daughter's doing like this crazy, creepy clown, but we're gonna cut out like half of her mask, and my wife's gonna
Do they like
makeup.
scary movies and stuff too, or are they?
Yeah, I try to get them to
Yeah.
like scary movies, but they don't. No.
My son will watch some scary
Yeah.
movies. You know, he kind of likes it a little bit, but he gets a little. He won't watch it.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, it's funny how, at least for me personally, back in the day, I mean, we would watch all those scary movies as kids.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
now it's like.
They're a little different. Back in the day,
Yeah.
you kind of knew they were cheesy, you know.
Yeah.
Now they make them so lifelike.
Right.
You know, it's like it's
Yeah.
a little scarier.
It is. But yeah, so Jamie, I really appreciate you stopping by.
Yes, for sure.
We're excited for the future, new locations, new technology, you know, new vehicles.
Yeah.
And that's something we even didn't really speak of. Our inventory is amazing. I mean, we've got new GMCs, we've got new Fords, we've got, you know, Tundras, lifted, non-lifted, just.
We have something for everyone.
We really
you know?
do.
And when my friends ask me about this place, I say we have, you know, we do have lifted vehicles, but we have stock vehicles. I mean, whatever your price range for, whether
Yeah.
you're looking for something almost brand new, you know, a diesel or just a, you know, current model year vehicle, or we have vehicles sometimes as much as like 15 years old,
Yeah.
but in good shape.
Sure.
You know, so whatever you're looking for, if you're looking for a truck or an SUV, I mean, we're gonna have it.
Yeah.
One thing I learned about going to another store that was a new car store was the used inventory. They may only have 5, 6, 7, you know, trucks or SUVs to look at. You know, you come here and we have 300, 400
Yeah.
of any make and model.
Absolutely.
So it's really a one-stop shop if you're looking for a
Yeah.
pre-owned SUV.
Yeah,
or truck.
our guys do a great job, you know, getting inventory. What I think is dope too is they really get some hard to find vehicles.
For sure.
You know, and sometimes that makes it hard when we price it, and people, you know, complain about that. But then you look, and there's 1 or 2 of those vehicles available in like a 5,000 mile radius for that hard
Right.
to find bad boy, you know,
Whatever,
dually
yeah.
F450 crazy. So it's kind of cool to be able to get those
Yeah.
hard to find vehicles.
There's a lot of unique pieces that we do get, and I mean, I fall in love every day when I walk the lot. I'm like, oh my God, look at this.
Yeah.
If my wife would let me, I'd probably trade every 6 months, but you know.
Right. It's been a pleasure.
Yes, for sure.
Having you on the show, talking about, past, present, and the future. It's really cool. So, hopefully you can come on again and
I would
talk
love
to
to.
us. All right, cool. All right,
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you. Have a good day, guys.